The Pimax Crystal Super currently is my big recommendation for simmers. In my opinion, currently this is the best headset for flight simmers and for racing simmers. But there are quite a couple of modules that you can get for it. The micro-OLED module, which is new, the 57 ppd module, the 50 ppd module, and the ultra-wide module. So Pimax kind of makes it a bit complicated for you to buy this because you're not sure which one to buy. In this video, I will clearly tell you which is the right module for you, depending on if you're a flight simmer, if you're a racing simmer, or if you're probably not a simmer at all and simply want to have like the best PCVR experience with the Pimax Crystal Super. So absolutely stay tuned, watch the whole video because all of this goodness is coming up. I'm so glad to have you back here. My name is Sebastian Ang, and if you're excited about PCVR headsets like the Pimax Crystal Super, this is the right channel to be. So absolutely subscribe and click on the bell button so that you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. So yeah, the Pimax Crystal Super really is one of the best headsets for simmers for several reasons. It has like a wide FOV modules, it has a high resolution, it's super crisp, and it's not even so expensive considering what you're getting for the money. But yeah, there are different kind of modules, and I've just been to Shanghai to check out the new micro-OLED module for the Pimax Crystal Super. So I'm one of the few people on this planet Earth who really have actually seen all the modules, and that's why I'm in the great position to make this video and to tell you which of the modules you should get. For those who are not familiar with the modules, let me give you a quick rundown. So there's the new micro-OLED module, which comes with micro-OLED panels, the 4K micro-OLED panels from Sony, and new concave pancake lenses, the concave view pancake lenses. So very high resolution and also a pretty good FOV for that it's micro-OLED panels, like 116 degrees horizontal and 88 degrees vertical. So this is micro-OLED, which means super nice blacks, high contrast colors, but also not a super bright picture like, for example, the other three modules, the QLED modules. So there's the 57 ppd module, which is kind of new. And yeah, Pimax says that from the QLED modules, this is the sharpest one, 57 pixels per degree, but unfortunately like a smaller FOV, like 102 degrees horizontal. That's what I measured. Then there's the 50 ppd module, which has a wider FOV, probably around 128 degrees. So definitely better than the 57 ppd module. And yeah, that one has a pretty nice balanced approach where you got a nice FOV and also a really good clarity. And then there's the ultra-wide module, which has like nearly 140 degrees horizontal FOV. And yeah, it got this big FOV by sacrificing the binocular overlap, which is not as good as in the 50 ppd, and still the 50 ppd is not as good as the 57 ppd as far as binocular overlap is concerned. But anyways, it is still fine even for me, and I'm very picky when it comes to binocular overlap. So which module should you go for? Well, I must say I am very, very convinced that the micro-OLED module, the new module, simply is overall the best one. It is the sharpest module of all of them. Yes, sharper than the 57 ppd module, and it got more FOV than the 57 ppd module. So I can absolutely not recommend anyone to get the 57 ppd module. In my opinion, it was already obsolete when the micro-OLED module was not there, but now with that micro-OLED module where you get a sharper picture, better colors, and even a bigger FOV, I believe the 57 ppd module is simply out of the question. So if you've already ordered it, in my opinion, you should change it, send a message to Pimax that you don't want to get it anymore and that you want to get one of the other modules. So yes, the micro-OLED module simply looks so stunning. I was shocked when I saw it in Shanghai. You have those beautiful colors, real OLED colors, with the perfect blacks. And that is for sure better than in any of the QLED modules, the blacks. So if you want to do a night race, if you want to do a night flight, you can do that with real blacks. For the QLED modules, you also have quite nice blacks, but because this is all achieved by local dimming, you have blooming. So you see something bright in the night and there will be some blooming around it. It doesn't look nice. For the QLED module, you don't have that at all. You have perfect blacks, and if you have something bright within the blacks, okay, it's going to be bright, but there won't be any kind of blooming around it. So simply the best experience for dark scenes, for night flights, for night races, for horror games, for any kind of dark game, or for watching movies. Yeah, it is pretty incredible. And because you have those great lenses, those new concave view lenses, you don't even have glare like you have, for example, with the Big Swing Beyond 2 or the Mega NEX. So you still have a little bit glare, but less than with the competing micro-OLED headsets. So those lenses are truly incredible and best in class. So well done, Pimax. So in my opinion, definitely the best module is the micro-OLED module, and most of you should get the micro-OLED module. In my opinion, that is going to become the standard module for the Pimax Crystal Super. Yeah, so what kind of simmer should get what kind of module? So for flight simmers, it is absolutely 100% clear for me that flight simmers should go for the micro-OLED module. As you probably know, I'm a big fan of the Shift All Mega NEX Superlight 8K. In my opinion, until now, that has been the best headset for flight simmers, simply because you get the best visuals for flying, for enjoying the scenery, for looking around. The really good binocular overlap made everything look so real. And yeah, until now, this has been my recommendation for flight simmers. Now I must say that the Super Micro OLED kind of like is taking that away from the Mega NEX, because you get the same great visuals like in the Mega NEX with the same resolution in Micro OLED. So yeah, simply no Mura at all, right? You don't have Mura with Micro OLED, problem that the other modules do have, by the way. And yeah, looking into the sky, you don't see any Mura, nothing. You can just enjoy the perfect scenery, and you cannot see any kind of jagged edges, any pixels. It's just wonderful. So it's like the Mega NEX with that, and with a very similar binocular overlap. Not as perfect, but it's very close. But you're getting a big FOV, something that you don't get with the Mega NEX. So with the Micro OLED module, you get 160 degrees horizontal while still having a big binocular overlap. So vertically, it's only 88 degrees, but for some reason, it didn't feel bad at all for me. It felt pretty good. When I was like guessing how much this was, I thought it might be like, 95 or 100 or something like this. So this is not a huge problem. But you're seeing that nice horizontal FOV, perfect colors, perfect picture visuals. It's like just photorealistic. And for flight simmers, for sure, it should be the Micro OLED module. This is going to rule 2026 in my opinion. So yeah, flight simmers, Super with the Micro OLED module. So how about race simmers? Well, for race simmers, for sure, you will also enjoy the Micro OLED module, especially if you love to race at nights, right? That's for sure. But I must say, because for race simming, it's not so much about like enjoying the scenery. It's more about the action, right? You have to see where are the opponents. And for that, actually, the ultra-wide QLED module, in my opinion, is still winning. Because with that ultra-wide FOV, you can see those mirrors right and left. And you simply going to see more. And I really enjoyed the ultra-wide for racing simmers. So for race simmers, still the ultra-wide module, in my opinion, is taking the cake. And what to do if you are both like a race simmer and a flight simmer? So yeah, you can get the best of both worlds, actually, because this is modular, right? You can simply get a new bundle, the golden bundle, which comes with both the micro-OLED module and the ultra-wide module. And it's going to set you back like 2,400 euros or $2,699, I believe. And yeah, you're getting the best of both worlds. You're basically getting two headsets, which is pretty sweet. So the link to that is down in the description of this video, and you're even getting $25 off if you're using that link, and free shipping, and you're getting Le Mans Ultimate as well. So yeah, right now is a good time to get it. So that golden bundle is indeed pretty sweet. So how about everyone else? Like, you're not especially a flight simmer, or you're not especially a race simmer. You enjoy all of them, but you also enjoy a good game of Half-Life Alyx or any kind of other game. Well, I must say that I could say the 50 ppd, which is a kind of like an all-rounder of a headset, really nice as well. But I must really tell you, I am so in love with that micro-OLED module. So, and that's why, if you are more of that kind of person who also loves to play other games, Half-Life Alyx or whatever, also, they're going to look so good in that micro-OLED module. Simply check out my through the lens footage. You're going to go crazy how good that looks. So that's why, in my opinion right now, the two modules which make the most sense are the micro-OLED module for like everyone and the ultra-wide module for race simmers. The other, the 57, forget it. And if you already own the 57 and are angry now, you may like shoot the messenger in the comment section. But I'm telling you, really, right now, the 50 ppd, I also like it for sure. If you want bright visuals, yeah, that's a good point. I didn't really mention that. The micro-OLED module is not as bright as the QLED modules. So if you want to have a great all-rounder and you need like a bright visuals, then the 50 ppd module is also a great choice. You know, like it has a good binocular overlap, it has a wide FOV, so that's a kind of an all-rounder if you need more of like a bright visuals. You know, if always you're playing games that are in the sunshine, then this is even going to be better than the micro-OLED, which is like normal micro-OLED brightness, which is okay because of the great contrast, but it's not a sunshiny day with the micro-OLED panels. Yeah, so the 50 ppd is still good for those people who love bright scenes and and want some kind of all-round headset. Yeah, but in general, I would say go for the micro-OLED module. It has the best visuals that you can find right now in VR, period. Yeah, so I believe we talked now about everyone, right? So flight simmers, micro-OLED module. Racing simmers, ultra-wide QLED. Everyone, micro-OLED. And everyone who loves just bright scenes, 50 ppd. No one, 57 ppd. Sorry. So the 57 ppd is not bad, but if you get like a Crystal, this kind of size headset, you want to have a wider FOV, I believe. And you don't want this 102 degrees that you can also get from the Pimax Crystal Light. Yeah, I believe that now you should be able to know which of the Super headsets you should get, or which of the Super modules you should get. And yeah, all the links are down in the description of this video. Again, $25 off if you go through the MRTV creator link. That would be incredible. And right now you're getting Le Mans Ultimate if you pre-order. So how about the availability of these modules? So the 50 and 57 ppd module are available right now. The ultra-wide is also coming in the next month. And the micro-OLED module, they also say in October it's coming, but I believe it's going to be more November. But all of these modules, they will come to you in this year. I'm pretty confident with that. And you know, I'm not so confident with Pimax normally and with the dates that they are like telling us. But yeah, those modules are ready. The headset is ready. So this time for this year, you should be able to get your headset. So I truly hope that this video was helpful for you and that now you can make a more educated purchasing decision. That's what I'm here for. So if yes, give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you've not yet subscribed to MRTV, absolutely do that now and click on the bell button so that you don't miss anything. And do let me know in the comment section, What is it going to be for you? Which module is it going to be for you? Or are you going to get a different headset, like from a different company, or probably the Dream Air from Pimax? Do let me know in the comment section. I look forward to read your comments. And if you want to discuss this with me and the community, come to the MRTV Discord server. The link is down in the description of this video. That's it. I look forward to see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.